It's almost afternoon. Just been lounging around all day. I have not been feeling, I don't know, into it lately. That's not too bad, considering I ate chips and everything, so. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see what today brings. No breakfast today. Just skipping it. Just feel like I ate late last night. I was eating bad food and stuff, so yeah. We'll figure it out as we go. But for now, this is it for the morning. All right. So, first thing I've eaten today, I made myself a smoothie. Our blender is so powerful that it's like, I think it's equivalent to a 2 horsepower motor. So when I did the first time, I didn't put enough liquid. I put like this much liquid in, so I did it once. Nothing happened. It just kind of spun the liquid around. It half chewed it up, but then I did it a second time. But it's warm now because it spun so fast. It's weird. I put ice cubes in, froze banana and everything. Heated everything up. It's actually like warmer than room temperature right now, which is odd. But yeah, gonna do the dishes and I'm gonna go. I'm eating snacks again. Can't be stopped now. But all I had to eat today was a smoothie though, Eric, so it's not so bad.
Sounds like bad planning. Is that all you eat every day? Just smoothie?
Pretty much. We're going to the Halifax Boat Show. Laura's dad has a store and he's in the boat show. And I brought my brothers and we're going to help tear it down. Get them out of there a little faster. So that should be fun.
Always fun.
Do it every year. So that's what we'll be doing for the next couple hours. Good times. I'm helping offload the truck. It's a good time. Next up, it's going to be pizza and beer. Very excited for that part. Hi Josh, what are we got going on now?
I'm so full.
Josh is very full. I'm slightly not sober. Yeah, it was a good night. What did we do? We moved stuff for 20 minutes and then
Eat pizza and drink beer.
I ate 14 slices of pizza and drank 2 pitchers of beer.
I never drank no beer because I have to drive and have to go to work in
Yes,
45 minutes.
He has to work in 45 minutes. But we're gonna go get coffee now. It's very dark, so we're gonna stop the video. Alright, hi friends. So, gonna be very upfront with everybody right now. I'm not the most sober person right now. But what I will say is like, just over the last little bit, what I've been dealing with mostly is like, you know when stress just kind of builds up a little bit each day, it gets worse, worse, worse. It's kind of been that. There's been some stuff going on, and it's just, you need that, you just gotta let loose a little bit. You gotta kind of, yeah, just let it all go. And I feel that that's kind of what happened. Yeah, I don't even need to talk about what happened because it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just, it builds. And then it's like one thing and then another thing and then another thing. And then it's like, you just feel like so much stuff is going on right now that how do I deal with it? And you kind of get grumpy and you get cranky and you get a little moody and you get kind of like, you know, I'm gonna eat bad and it's almost self-sabotage. And I feel like the old Sam would have definitely just lit the fuse on the stick of dynamite. You just blow it up. It's always been my response to these situations. So with where I am now, I feel that I don't like to fuse, but I still get very grumpy. So, yeah, just very, I don't know. So, we go to the boat show every year. We tear down the boat show with Laura's dad, and it's not huge work, but they could use some manual labor. So I bring my brothers and stuff like that, and we help tear down the boat show. It's great. And then afterward, because it's a big, like, week-long event for all the employees, they get pizza and they get beer and they get drinks and stuff. And then I always felt a little awkward because I wasn't there all week. I was only there the last day. But yeah, Robert made me feel very welcome. That's Laura's dad. He made me feel very welcome. So it's like, I feel very okay with like going. And you know what, we had a couple pictures and stuff. My brothers and stuff drove me home. But we had a couple pictures, and yeah, just sometimes you just gotta get over that. I don't know. It usually it's very fun. Usually it's very beneficial. But this time I feel like it may have helped me a little bit. I just had a little bit of stuff going. It just, like I said, you know, when it's like, this thing kind of bothers me, and then this thing kind of bothers me, and this thing kind of bothers me, and then this thing kind of bothers me, and then this thing kind of, and it's like, well, now I'm going to eat bad, and now I'm going to ruin all this, because then I can say it's your fault, and I don't know. It gets weird. It gets weird, because we're all messy. Nobody's perfect. And I feel like I kind of need it tonight, just to let loose a little bit. I'm a little scared of tomorrow's weigh-in. We drank 3 pitchers and 2 bottles myself. I usually don't drink a lot, and I didn't eat very much today. I had a smoothie, and I had a Slim Jim thing, like a pepperoni stick, and some chips, like a small bag of chips, and then that was all I ate today. But then you go there, and it's like I had 3 pitchers and probably 10 slices of pizza, like so many slices of pizza. So it was a lot, but yeah, I'm just gonna take a shower, go to bed. I'm just thinking right now, trying to decide whether or not I'm gonna do my push-ups. I think I'm just gonna say no for tonight. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and I'm just gonna consider this kind of a reset. I don't work till late tomorrow. I'm gonna play it by ear right now. I'm not gonna commit to going to the gym first thing in the morning, and I'm not gonna commit to going to the gym after work because I'm gonna be very late. It's gonna be 9:30 start tomorrow, but then it's gonna be a very late day because Friday that just passed, the reason I got off early was because we had a bad snowstorm, and the Department of Motor Vehicles was actually closed. It's light. Was actually closed till noon. So our students all got pushed. Like their test couldn't happen. So they're going to be tested on Monday. But that being said, it's just whatever. It just messed up the schedule. But all I'm trying to say is I'm not going to commit to anything tomorrow. But I am going to do push-ups and stuff. I'll be back on track tomorrow. I just feel like I kind of need it tonight. Let loose a little bit. I do feel as though when I get like this, I don't know how everybody else feels, but when I get like this, I do feel like it slowly builds. And then what happens is 1 or 2 things happen. Like, I'm not even saying this is what happened, but let's just say Laura did something that kind of annoyed me. It's like 1 or 2 things happen that she did that kind of annoyed me, but they're not super bad. They're not anything bad, but it's just, it's just kind of like, it's like, then I'm like, I have a reason to let loose and go crazy and be angry. And it's just, yeah, it's just, there was a lot going on this week. So yeah, in a very roundabout way, all I'm trying to say is that I get drunk and I feel better. That's it. I think that's, yeah, I hung out with my brothers. We ate some pizza, did a little bit of work, kind of manual labor. So, you know, I probably only gained 10 pounds instead of 9 pounds, or instead of 11 pounds, because I did do a bit of manual labor today. But yeah, I just feel like I'm not a very grumpy guy on occasion. So these occasions always kind of get me a little bit, but I feel calm, and I know myself well enough to know that this isn't just like, oh, I'm so loaded, I can't, you know, I'm not that drunk. I do feel a little calmer and stuff. You just have to have those times sometimes to let loose. Maybe, I mean, things build up. When we were at the gym the other day, I never even mentioned anything on the video. I was told off by an old man. I went into the sauna and I wanted to go jump into the pool to do like a hot and cold thing. So I went and jumped in the pool, and then the guy who works there says, oh, hey, sorry, you gotta take a shower before you jump in the pool. I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I got out of the pool. This old man's like, you gotta take a shower before you jump in the pool. I'm like, okay, yeah, the guy told me, so I got right out. He's like, yeah, but there's signs around. I was like, yeah, no problem. That's why I got right out. The guy told me. And he's like, well, I just, you know, can you not read? And he's cursing and everything, and amongst all this, I'm like, sure. He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, you know, you can't even read. There's signs everywhere, you effing idiot. And I'm like, all right, man. I guess I don't get that upset because I'm 6'5", and I'm a monstrous human. So like, man, woman, child, anything, I'm gigantic. So like, I don't usually feel that intimidated by people and stuff, but he's this old man who's doing squats by the pool. I'm like, that's great. You know, I didn't apologize, I guess. That's the only thing I could have done that would have been better. I could have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. But I didn't do that. I don't jump to that usually. I was just like, yeah, you know, the guy told me, so I got right out. In my mind, that's kind of me saying, yeah, I'm sorry. But I didn't even think. Because I don't think that people go straight to, oh, I'm an elderly man and I'm going to fight this giant person. I don't understand what this guy was doing. And with how vulgar and how insane he got. And like, when Laura and Elizabeth were with me, they were going into the pool first, and then they went into the sauna, and I guess he was really staring at them, just like on the other side, like staring at them. They felt uncomfortable, and they didn't know why he was staring. And I mean, me personally, if they would have said something, if he would have done that to them, I would have been very upset. But the fact he did it to me, whatever, cool, yeah, sure, guy. Sounds good. I mean, he must have a very stressful life to be that stressed out in public. But I guess what my thing is like that, it's like all these things, they all build up. And it's like when you have that and that and that and that and that. And then even stupid stuff like my students they're all rescheduled. So now I have Monday students are now coming on the road, and then I have these guys that are retesting. There's a lot of stuff happening. So then it's like, I have all this going on. I don't say or do anything about it. But it's like all of it's hitting at once. So it's stressful. So I think maybe that's why I've been off a little bit lately. And today I just went out and made jokes and had a fun time and got kind of drunk and ate pizza, which is fun. But Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I needed a bit of an explanation because for the last week, I think I've actually ate bad almost every day. I've been half-assing it at the gym, and then I've been like abruptly, when I was watching the fights and stuff, I was like talking the whole time on, and then all it was Laura just said, you know, it's just like one little thing, and it kind of irritates me a little bit, but it's like, I don't know. I don't deal with stress well. I don't deal with emotions well. I don't deal with any of that stuff. So I just feel like if I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I guess what I'm saying is I don't deal with emotions and stress and stuff well. So in situations like that, it takes a lot to build up to it where I get actually kind of annoyed. But once I get there, it's just like the video, just like, I don't want to do a video. So it's like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm lucky I even got the video to just say, I'm done doing my video. I'm not gonna watch the fights. I'm gonna go to bed. That's it. You know, I don't know. I'm a weird guy, but like I said, I'm not upset about it. Everybody's weird. Everybody's messy. Everybody's got their own stuff. And for me, it's just, I'm very good at taking stress. I'm not good at taking stress. You know, so yeah, that's all. But that's my explanation for how weird I've been lately. And it should, hypothetically, if I know myself as well as I think I do, it should kind of be over now. So this will be it for today's video. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go to bed. And then, like I said, tomorrow, I don't start till like 9:30, I think, something like that. And then once I start work, like all week long, it's gonna be like 7 to 4 or something like that, 7 to 5 or something like that. But like Monday is gonna be a weird shift, so I'm not committing to anything on Monday. But now you guys know what was going on. Just it's a lot of little stuff that added up and made it a big thing that I've been dealing with since like probably Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm genuinely a pretty okay, happy guy. I just, sometimes it becomes too much. And I feel like Laura's helped me get to where I am now, because for the longest time, I would just light the lighter, light the stick of dynamite, and let it all explode. But, I mean, I'm happy with my life now. Happy with it all, so I'm very okay. I just, every now and then there's some stress, and I think stress eating is a thing I've always done. I never really thought of it like that before, but I think it's always been a thing I've done. So yeah, that's, I think, what it's been going on. I don't want to make it sound like it's been a terrible week. It hasn't been. It's just been a little bit, then a little bit, then a little bit, then a little bit, a little bit. So it's like it becomes a thing where it's like, you're almost, the best way for me to explain it, I came home the other day. Every day I come home, door's locked. Because Laura comes home, she makes her supper, she goes and she takes a shower or whatever. The best way for me to explain how I felt for the last week is the other day I came home, I went to the gym, I came home and the door was locked. I had my gym bag on the shoulder, my, I always call it my man purse, but like my work bag on this shoulder. And I had my lunch bag in my hand. So I have all this stuff. And as soon as I tried to open that door, I don't know what I was thinking. I know the door's locked. It's not even a thing. We live in a very densely populated subdivision. I mean, it makes sense to lock. I locked the door. But for some reason, I came home and I tried to unlock that. I tried to open the door and it was locked. And I was so angry. I knew it was irrational. That's why I didn't even say anything. Like Laura would be like, she would kind of yell out like, "Hey, you know, I just kind of didn't really say much. I just kind of kept a lid on it. But it's been that way a little bit lately. So, yeah, it's just a little touch into what goes on in here, and that's where I've been for the better part of a week now. And if we really want to, we could just call it calorie resets. You know, everybody needs to just reset their calories a little bit. I eat some smoothies every day, and that's about it. So, you know, I had to eat some pizza and some chips and some beer and all that stuff, and then it resets my calories, and then I can start with my smoothies again. So, that if that's what we need to call it, then that's what we'll call it. But I hope all you guys have a great night, and don't worry about me. I'm completely fine. I just, you know, like I said, everybody's got their own stuff, and life is life. It's nobody gets out alive. That's a weird statement. It sounded better in my head. What I meant to say was it's always messy, but I said, yeah, that's a weird way to say it. I didn't like that. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow.